Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 11 habits to help you finish the year of 2024 with the most productivity that you can have. Exiting your lazy girl era. I know for me this is a huge one because I will get stuck in these situations where I just don't feel like I can ever get enough done, and I feel like I just need to take a nap all the time. And so I've started implementing these in my actual life and they feel really, really good. So we're going to talk about them. If you are not already a subscriber of mine, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel so you can see videos. I post pretty much weekly, every Saturday, Sunday-ish, because your girl is busy. I am trying to be on a consistent schedule as much as I can, but I do work like 35 hours at 2 other jobs. So your girl is busy. So the more support that you can show in a free way totally helps me be motivated to create more videos like this, and in return help you with your problems. Let's get into number 1, establishing a healthy morning routine. I know, I've said this time and time again, but truly having a healthy morning routine, or just establishing any kind of morning routine to begin with, really kickstarts your day. If you are the type of person that is like, you wake up out of bed and immediately go on your phone and then sit there for an hour, aka me the past couple weeks, I'm really trying to get out of it. And the best thing that I've noticed is getting up and either getting in the shower or washing my face. Doing one of those 2 things like really just makes me not want to get back in bed, because then I'm already clean. I don't want to get back into a bed that has like in my sweat or in Isaiah's sweat. So getting up and either taking a shower, washing your face. Typically I have to pee in the morning anyways, so I get up, go pee, and then I have to wash my face, and then I'm like, okay, what's next? Next I get into like trying to hydrate my body in some way, because again, like we've just been in slumber for so long, so I'll try and drink a glass of water, or I've been really loving making like a green tea because it gives me a little bit of energy, but it's not like that coffee anxiety energy. Plus I can drink green tea on an empty stomach, where coffee, not the best thing to just put straight coffee into your bloodstream first thing in the morning. And then right after that, I like to get into either a workout or journaling. I used to be the queen of getting up at 7 a.m. and going to a workout and absolutely slaying it. Like I was in my skinny girl era, and I didn't realize it in the time that I was in it, but looking back now, I'm like, how the hell did I do that every morning? It felt so good to get my workout accomplished in the morning, so I've been really trying on staying in that path and working towards that goal. But setting up the perfect morning routine for you depends on what your goals are. Are you wanting to be a gua sha person and wash your face and oil your face and do gua sha in the morning, or is that something that you want to do in the evening? Or what kind of drink do you like to drink in the morning? Are you needing to kind of entertain yourself in the morning to like set your mind straight so that you can actually wake up and function? Sometimes for me that's journaling or listening to some calming music so that I have something to like occupy my mind, rather than being like, oh, I just want to get back into bed. So setting up a morning routine. Number 2 is setting clear goals. What is the point of exiting your lazy era if you don't have a goal to strive for, if you don't have something that you're working towards? Because otherwise, like, why not be lazy, you know? Like, it's not always fun, but sometimes it's fun being lazy. So if you don't have a goal that you're working towards, what are you doing? I encourage you to think about things that you want to, what do you want to accomplish next? What's your next thing that you want to set your intentions to? What inspires you? What motivates you? And what do you like doing? Is it a passion that you have? For me, something that would inspire me to get out of my lazy girl era is that I want to make money. And that sounds super superficial and shallow, but I have never experienced a life that I've never had to stress about finances. And so I want to make money, and in any capacity that I can with a creative aspect, that is my motivation. That's my goal. That's what I'm striving towards. Number 3 is regular exercise. I know this sounds cheesy. And sometimes when we're in our lazy girl era, it's like the hardest thing to do is to get out and like do exercise. I recommend starting with a walk. Just at least a daily walk out in the world really helps you get to it for the rest of the day. I know for me today, I was lounging on my couch, wallowing in self-pity, and I was like, oh, man, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to create these videos. I don't feel motivated. But I said to Isaiah, I was like, I need to get out and do a walk. Just at least a walk to get some sunlight, to bring in some creativity, bring in some life to my body so that I actually want to like live and do things in the day, because otherwise it feels bleh. My apartment's dark. I just feel bleh. And so regular exercise, even as little as a walk, is so important to your mental and physical health. And then upping that, if you're someone that wants to have like a huge gym awakening, like learn, become a part of a community, of a gym community, so that you can learn and grow in that fitness lifestyle, and you'll probably end up really liking it and feel really, really good in yourself. Number 4, a balanced diet. This has been one of the hardest things for me because I cook for me and Isaiah, and he likes different things than I do. So I've noticed that the key to a balanced diet, as well as being so busy as I am in a day, is that you have to prep everything. You have to take at least one day a week, go grocery shopping, and prep everything that you're going to need in the week. If you buy berries, wash them, cut them so that they're fucking ready to go, and you can just reach into your fridge and grab them. You're going to end up reaching into your fridge, grabbing something healthy rather than grabbing a bag of chips because it's easy. And then also making sure that you're getting all sorts of the food groups. So making sure you're getting your protein in any sense that you can, making sure that you're getting your greens and your fruits and your fiber and all of the things that are necessary to create that balanced diet. And that takes planning. So take that day to plan out your meals, plan out what time you're going to cook those meals, because me personally don't like leftovers. So I prep everything in advance, that it makes the cooking process each day super, super convenient for me. Number 4 is staying hydrated. This is really challenging for most of us. I just talked to my doctor about this actually, because I was like, I think I'm dehydrated. And she was like, yeah, 99% of the population is. We do not get enough electrolytes in our water or the drinks that we're drinking to actually benefit the body and move it in the way that we are supposed to move. And so we have all these health problems because we are constantly dehydrated. And one thing for me is that I just don't reach for water as much. I do reach for an ice cold water in a comfort water bottle, but if I don't have my comfort water bottle, if it's not clean, I'm not reaching for water. Unfortunately, I know that sucks, and that's just kind of the way my mind works, and I'm sure it is for a lot of you guys as well. So something that I've actually noticed helping, because I will feel so sluggish all day, and it'll be 7 p.m. and I'm like, God, why do I have a headache? Why do I feel like I have no energy? And it's because I've had no water. And then I'll down a liquid IV and immediately feel so much better. Immediately just feel like a brand new person, like I can accomplish anything, and that I'm ready to start my day at 7 p.m. because I've actually had water. Could you imagine if we just started doing that to begin with? That's insane. So staying hydrated, finding ways to get your electrolytes in, because staying hydrated and drinking water are 2 different things. Because if you can drink copious amounts of water and still be dehydrated because your body is not absorbing the electrolytes that it needs to within your water, maybe that's something on your end or the water's end. So making it very clear and easy for your body to absorb electrolytes. Liquid IV is a good example. There is another one that my doctor recently told me about, but I cannot think of it, and I've heard they're pretty great too. But I just buy the liquid IV pack at Costco, down 1 or 2 of those a day. Number 6, prioritizing sleep. This has been extremely hard for me because I worked so many jobs at different times of the day that getting accurate sleep for 8 hours is hard, but we're working on it. I've noticed a lot of my sleeping patterns, if I'm not getting adequate sleep, it's because I'm staying up on TikTok or something until 3 in the morning, and then I'm tired as fuck the next day because I sleep until noon, and maybe I've overslept, or maybe I missed the awakening sunlight in the day and my circadian rhythm is off. So making sure that you're setting a pattern with your sleep that you can actually stick to, that is designed exactly for your schedule, and sticking to it is going to help you so much, because I know from experience, as I'm sure you have, that it's really hard to do things productively if you do not get adequate sleep. It just kind of is like you're working on something and you're spacing out, and it just isn't clear. And then you look back at it when you have had adequate sleep and you're like, damn, what was I thinking? You genuinely do not work proficiently if you don't sleep. Number 7, practicing self-love and self-care. With all of these things in mind, it can feel very overwhelming to meet the standards and meet expectations of other people and have to feel like you're always doing something to better your life, when sometimes all you need is relax, reset, self-love, self-care night, where you take the night to yourself, you put down your phone, you cook your favorite dinner, you watch your favorite movie, and you actually take time and spend it with yourself. Maybe you go on a solo date, maybe you buy something and treat yourself to something that you've been wanting for a long time, but you've been working your fucking ass off, and so you haven't had time to go do so. Self-care nights are important. It is important to prioritize your feelings and your emotions, especially for the girlies on your time of month. Your hormones are out of whack and you need to cater to them in a sense. Don't overdo it. Don't extend the offer too long, but make sure that you are giving enough to fill your cup. I think this is number 8. limiting screen time. You know it, I know it, we all still do it. Just get off your damn phone. If you're feeling sucked into your screen and like you cannot get off TikTok or off of Instagram, put it down, go outside. Get some fresh air, get yourself moving, get your body moving, drink some water, do something that entertains your mind rather than your screen time. There's so many advantages of our phones, but yet they come with so many costs. It's gotta stop. I literally could sit for hours on TikTok, but then I'm gonna be feeling like shit with a headache afterwards because I just wasted so much time that I could be being productive. So get off your phone, put it down after this video, of course, after you hit subscribe, and then go outside, take a walk. If it's at night, maybe like go drive to your favorite ice cream spot, go do something else, entertain yourself with something else so that you can get out of just like the tunnel vision of being on your phone. Number 9, organize your space. Organizing, if your head is a mess, your space is likely to be a mess, and vice versa. If your space that you're living in is a complete disaster, most of the time your brain is a complete disaster. You're scatterbrained. You don't know what's going on, you don't have a plan. Even if it's the tiniest bit of organization, it's going to help clear. It's compartmentalizing your brain with physical actions of compartmentalizing your living space. So even if it is just the living room one day and your bedroom the next day, like go fucking clean your room, fucking clean your kitchen. Don't be living in a slobby mess of a place just because you're a mess up here. Like the two relate and you need to do something about it. If you don't feel like you can do something about your brain at the moment, it's probably because your place is a mess. Number 10 is connecting with actual humans. So instead of just connecting over the phone and being locked into your phone, go out and be with a community. Join a team, join a gym that you can be a part of a healthy community that does things together and connect with real people, even if it is like going out to a bar occasionally and meeting another bar patron. I know that's kind of creepy to do when you're a woman because drunk men are annoying, but go out to another restaurant, talk to the waitress, go out to the beach and talk to someone on the beach, maybe join a volleyball team, go to your public library and see if there's any teams or groups or community events that you can be a part of, because connecting with real humans is what matters. You know, what's the point? What's the point if you're not actually connecting with other real human beings in real life? And then that being said, we're at number 11, and that is to set your boundaries. Obviously, you got to be productive, and sometimes with a friend group that can be overwhelming if you are trying to be with them out all the time. Yes, it's great to connect with other humans, but sometimes when it's like you're just going clubbing every time, you could skip out on that because you should be in bed by now. You should be in bed, like getting prepared to wake up early and have your full morning routine. So setting your boundaries to know what's realistic that works in your schedule to still have that outside connection, but putting yourself first and putting your goals and your dreams first. Setting your boundaries is important for that. I know me, like, it's really hard to get me out past 10. I'm not gonna lie. Really, really hard. You gotta be a special person and it's gotta be a rare occasion to get me out past 10. Because I just know that I wanna prioritize my tomorrow. So I hope you like this video. I hope one of these habits really, really help. If you start to implement them into your real life, I would love for you to comment down below the changes that you see within yourself and within your progress and your productivity. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I'll see you next Sunday at 9 a.m.